Okay, I'm going to run through customized navigation, even though I've already taken a quiz and I got a pitiful number of points on it. But we're going to learn how to describe the elements that display them in the mobile navigation menu, explain how smart search items affect mobile users, and customize the mobile navigation menu. Okay. Point users in the right direction. If you've ever been at the airport, you've likely seen large signposts that help you get your bearings and find your way to certain locations, like baggage claim, or app riding, app share, pickup, or a specific gate number. Well, we need visual cues to find ways in apps too. That's why the mobile navigation menu is a signpost. Your users rely on it to get from place to place in the Salesforce mobile app as efficiently as possible. So let's take a look at the elements in the navigation menu and talk about how you can customize them to meet your users' needs. Because after all, a signpost is only effective if it points to places they actually want to go. Unless you have like a really sick sense of humor, like set science going in the wrong direction. Okay. Before we jump into the mobile customization options, let's get familiar with the navigation menu itself. By default, where your users see in the menu is determined by what's available in your org and which tabs they're allowed to access based on their user permissions. Okay, that makes sense. While working in the Salesforce app, you probably noticed there are quite a few items in the menu. We won't define every single one here. If you're confused about any one of the menu items that show up in the mobile app, see this help article. It's in blue. But when you highlight the whole thing, it doesn't show up. You probably also noticed that the items in the menu are grouped into sections. We do need to discuss the different sections because they have a big influence on the way you customize the menu. So let's break down each section and what's in it. Okay, so the top, section 1 is something. Section 2 is recent, and section 3 is apps. Menu 1, any items you've placed above the smart search when you customize the navigation menu. Number 2, smart search items, includes a set of the user's recently accessed objects. And smart search items includes a set of the user's recently accessed objects. When expanded, it shows all tabs to which the user has access. Although you can control where the menu of these recent items appear, each user's list is specific to their own history. And number 3 is the app section. So there's basically above Smart Search and below Smart Search. And then there's apps. App sections contains any items you place below the Smart Search items element. What you can change. One easy way to improve the mobile experience for users is to fine-tune the navigation menu so they can get around faster. When you customize the navigation, you can add, remove, or reorder items in the mobile menu. Hey, maybe we could call this a navigation layout. Just kidding. No more layouts. I didn't get that. Oh, no more. Too many layouts? No more layouts, we promise. Okay. That wasn't funny. Keep in mind that the recent section of the menu is dynamic. Dynamic. I associate dynamism with a speaker. Oh, that speaker was dynamic. If I crack an egg on my countertop and it spills everywhere, is that dynamic because it's moving? It changes based on what users has recently accessed in the mobile app. So although you can move the recent section to a different spot in the menu, you don't have any control over what the items that appear in it because it depends on what the person actually looked at themselves. Notes about mobile navigation. As you customize the mobile navigation menu, here are some important things to keep in mind. You can't set different menu configurations for different types of users. If you want to include visual force pages, lightning pages, or lightning components in the mobile navigation menu, you have to create tabs for them. I don't really know what those are. I mean, I know what Lightning components and I understand what they help and how they benefit customers because I've written modules about the Lightning platform for salespeople to explain the benefit of it to customers. So I get that, but Visual Force pages, I don't know what those are. Before adding a Visual Force page to the Salesforce app, make sure the page is enabled for mobile. Thoroughly test your visual pages in the Salesforce app because they don't always work the same. In the mobile app, see the resources section for more information. Customizing the navigation menu. Okay, enough preamble. Roll up your sleeves and get ready to help Dreamhouse brokers zip around in the mobile app like seasoned pros. With plenty of salt and pepper. D'Angelo wants to customize the navigation menu so that the most important items are at the top. That's good. He also wants the mobile landing page to be the Events tab so that brokers can immediately see their schedule of showings and other meetings. From this setup, enter navigation in the quick find box and then select Salesforce navigation. Okay, we did that. Rearrange the items so that the top 5 are in the following order: Events, Chatter, Tasks, Dashboard, and Smart Search. Events, Chatter, Tasks, Events. Chatter. Tasks. Dashboards, and then Smart Search. Rearrange, so Events, Chatter, Tasks, Dashboards, and Smart Search items. The order determines how the items display in the navigation menu. Right. Note, the first item in the list becomes the mobile landing page for users. Choose the first item wisely. Choose wisely. Okay. Remember that anything you put below the Smart Search items elements appear in the app section of the navigation menu. Below the Smart Search items. Okay. So all of these guys, which is a lot. These are all going to appear. All right, Einstein's, okay, maybe, fine. Einstein Assistant, Einstein Insights, Notes, People, Groups, Approvals, Paused. I don't know, I guess it looks okay. Now let's remove a few items. Your brokers don't need to see approvals and paused flows interviews. Approvals and paused. They don't actually tell you how to remove it. So it sort of assumes that a person who's doing this is comfortable enough with reordering and add and removing, which you would think they should be, but if somebody's really brand spanking new, they may not be. If any of the users have Android devices, don't remove the Smart Search items from the menu. They won't be able to get search results in the Salesforce app. Salesforce for Android app. If any users have Android devices, don't remove the Smart Search items from the menu. They won't be able to get search results. Okay. That seems weird. Like there's some sort of connection between having a Smart Search available and being able to search on the Android app. Alright, that's something happening behind the screen. Test your changes in the Salesforce app. You know the drill. Let's see if it works. Oh, I've got to go back in here. No. No. Come on. Hands on orgs. Resourceful badger. Voila. We're about there. Okay. And now we should see Chatter dashboard tasks notes. Is this right? Events, chatter, tasks, dashboards. What do we see? Oh, maybe I need to click save. Come on. I am seeing here on my phone Chatter dashboard tasks notes. I'm not seeing events. And I refreshed. Okay. I'm not really sure why. I want to understand why. Events is down here under apps. I'm trying to go back in again. Haha. Voila. It worked. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Okay. All of our little adjustments are reflected in the menu. Now they are. I had to actually sign out and sign back in, just refreshing by pulling down. Didn't seem to do it for me. FYI. Might be your case too. And with that final piece of customization, we've completed our mobile mission. How noble. D'Angelo can confidently roll out the Salesforce app to the Dreamhouse brokers, and soon they'll be enjoying the productivity gains that mobility has to offer. But we'd recommend D'Angelo volunteer a little bit first at a nonprofit organization that's using Salesforce, so that way they, he gets some pro bono experience and is more confident. Wow, that's good news for D'Angelo, but what about for your org? How do you translate your newfound knowledge into action now that you're comfortable with mobile customization tools? Here's what you do next. Check out the Salesforce mobile app rollout guide, start developing your mobile use cases, and planning your mobile launch. Hey, another trail. Module. Read about the Salesforce mobile app security and compliance so you can make sure your company's data is safe. Roll out Salesforce app to your users. Learn how you can do more with the mobile app. The Salesforce mobile app developer guide is a good place to start. Version 16, summer 19. Wowzers. Okay, fun. And get your mobile strategy development badge to find out how Salesforce fits into your company's overall mobile strategy. That's enough mobile goodness. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you click it 6 times. You get impatient. To find out how Salesforce fits into your company's overall mobile strategy. That's nothing. Now go forth and implement your own awesome use cases in the Salesforce app. Happy customizing. I already took the quiz for a pitiful 25 points. That's embarrassing. Okay. And then the next module, I think, is that I'm going to do. I'll go back to the Lightning Experience customization. That's it. Thanks.